What is the worst fight song?
That actually might be true.
Okay, but actually though. Normally
Yeah, that
I
actually
try
might be
not
true.
to dive into worst music ever this after some discourse on the internet. Some folks were saying that the worst song ever was Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. Now, this is not a serious topic by any means, but I refuse to let foolishness like this persist. It's not funny anymore. Try different jokes. K-Dot. No way in hell is Home the worst song ever. It's not even the worst song of that era of stomp clap music. But the discussion did get me thinking about the idea of the worst
Stomp
song
clap
ever.
music.
This
Jesus
is not going to
Christ.
be me trying to determine what the worst song of all time is. I'm not asking what is the worst song ever, but rather why is the worst song ever? Initially, I asked my Patreon to stand out by being the worst song ever is annoying. You know what's amazing?
Oh my god. Dance
You and
Monkey
I
gotta
are
be on
different
here.
people, separated by different
It's gotta be Dance
appearances,
Monkey.
backgrounds,
As far as like the most
cultures,
annoying, it might be
interests,
Dance Monkey.
locations, and yet we are probably thinking of the same song.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh.
Some songs just grate on your ears. Dance Monkey, Cars for Kids, Baby Shark. There is something about these songs, either their melodies or how they're sung, that allows them to burn into your skull without your consent. Is anyone from November 2024? No, I'm from upstate New York. Someone in my Patreon brought up this idea. It's like your brain is betraying your ears. These songs are undeniably catchy. They would have to be in order for them to get in your head without your written permission. And it's that dichotomy that can mess with us. The worst song ever is cringe. Now we've got to set up a boundary here. Annoying and cringe are like step-headed siblings. They look very similar, but there's a subtle yet important difference. I think when people call a song annoying, they're talking about the music itself. Tones' singing on Dance Monkey is annoying. The Cars for Kids melody is annoying. But when someone calls a song cringe, it's more about how the song or the artist are placed into a cultural context. Mike Love rapping on Beach Boys' Summer of Love is not annoying. It is, however, very cringe. There's Katy Perry calling Taylor Swift an old coupon expired on Swish Swish. AJR singing about Thirsty Thirsty Thursday. Anytime someone interpolates a children's nursery
you already know
in
how I feel about
isolation,
AJR.
these things might not grate on you musically, but they will make you ask why the artist would ever put them in a recording in the first place. And you know what? Let's go one step further. The worst song ever is offensive.
It was Tom McDonald.
Happy ending, and
Yeah,
from that title,
Tom
you might
McDonald
already
here.
have
We
an
already know
idea
it's
of how it would be offensive, but I promise you, it's worse. There's the hard part 6, Drake blatantly fumbling an impossible comeback after Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams, especially.
I didn't mind the What Did I Miss fucking diss track apparently to LeBron James. I was like, you're just going after motherfuckers, and you wondering why you have no friends in the industry. You've been taking shots at people for like years. Though I don't think any of his songs, I don't think any of Drake's songs are like in contention for like the worst song ever. I think Drake is pretty far from that. Even with some of the records I don't like personally, I don't even think they're even near in contention with the worst song ever.
The part where he misrepresented the song Mother I Sober.
That's that one record
that's
right. As Kendrick,
yeah, that's right. I was like, he kind of missed the point of
and not
Mother I
Kendrick
Sober,
recognizing the lingering effects of abuse in his mother and his community at large. You know you've messed up when the only correct thing you say in your whole song is that B sharp is a note. I'm gonna die on this hill. Just because it's enharmonic to C natural doesn't mean it's the same note. There's blurred lines. You hate it for its misogynist undertones. I hate it for reshaping music copyright for years to come, and also its misogynist undertones. I guess we kinda are the same. There's also a specific category within this category. Songs that are intentionally offensive or
I don't really
antagonistic.
like politics that much.
I'm thinking of songs like Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town, or Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro's Facts. Those songs want to piss you off, and their fans want to piss you off by listening to them. That strategy is surprisingly effective if you want a high spot on the Hot 100 in the short term, but it's pretty terrible for long-term enjoyment. Who is still listening to Facts in 2025?
No,
Who
seriously.
cares about this song now? Who's gonna care about it in a few years? No one is gonna be like, my dad and I would always go down to the river and just hang out fishing. And this was the song that we play every time. The worst song ever is backed by science. Most of these songs I've mentioned are cases where someone set out to make a good song and did not succeed. But what if someone tried to make the worst song ever? In 1997, artists Komar and Melamed, plus composer Dave Soldier, polled the public on what they did and did not enjoy in music. And with that data, they
By
created
science.
the most wanted song and the most unwanted song. The latter is 21 minutes long. If you listen to the whole thing, let me know where you tap out. For me, it was when the rapping opera singer came in. So that's it. This is scientifically the worst song ever, right? I don't think so. I mean, it's goofy for sure. I would not ever play this for pleasure, but I did get a kick out of parts of it. Like when the kids choir says, in fact, get
My
this. I think the most wanted song is worse. Yeah, it has elements people like in music, but it's not remarkable in any way. It's just a basic 80s slow jam. The other contenders for worst song ever were not trying to be the worst song ever. And in a weird, paradoxical way, that made them feel more genuine, either the songs themselves or what the public then did with them. Apologies for just saying this part out loud, but they were more fun to talk about, which reveals
I guess
the
you
least
got a point
discussed
there.
but arguably most important quality. The worst song ever is fun to talk about.
I mean,
if we're talking about
yeah.
the worst song ever, I could always bring up the national anthem of Nazi Germany, because, it represents genocide and war crimes.
Are we having fun yet?
There are other songs that, if we were to come at this rationally, would be the worst ever, but music is like tax evasion. It's not about the rationale, it's about how it makes you feel. All of the songs mentioned here have managed to make us feel something. They've stayed with us for years. Sure, probably
Yeah,
not
they
in the
have,
way the
yeah.
artists intended, and the songs that stuck out by being offensive are bad, and they suck, and they do not deserve this backhanded
Yeah.
praise. But staying in people's heads for any length of time
It works.
is an accomplishment.
It definitely
So,
works.
what if we've been thinking about this all wrong? The worst song ever isn't one that we all remember and enjoy talking about. The real worst song of all time is the one that no one can remember.
Talk to me. No,
Oh, it's
but it might be
Fight
Fight Song.
Song.
Yeah, it's probably Fight Song.
But I want to hear from you now. What do you think is the worst song ever? And why do you think that? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, check out this one where I ranked 2025's Songs of the Summer.
Okay, so that was the video from Mike the Snare. I'll put a link in the video in the description so y'all can go check it out. Go subscribe to his stuff, subscribe to his channel because he makes pretty good content. Basically, of course, around music. And yeah, what do y'all think is the worst song ever? Because for me, the worst song ever, or at least in contentions, if I had to pick one, would probably have to be Fight Song. But then again, I'd rather do a review on that shit than talk about it here. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. And sorry about the lack of uploads because I got back to school. As you see, I'm in my dorm right now. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later.